Yo, what's going on, everybody? You guys are tuned into Multiverse Theory Podcast, where we talk about all things geek related, comics, movies, all those things. I'm joined here by the man of the hour, Kind Mind. Say what's up to the people.
Yeah. What up, guys? I'm getting into this Blacklightning, one of the best superhero shows on TV. Let's get it.
Yes, we're going to talk about Blacklightning Season 2, Episode 2 here. I'm going to give it to him real quick so he can give his thoughts on the episode. What did you think, man?
I thought this episode was really, really good. Like the first episode was really strong too.
It was.
It's just it's pretty much an introduction episode. Like I fucking love this show, man. This show is absolutely amazing, and this show also it blends in. It blends in the family dynamics, the family drama, with the social awareness, the social injustice. It has the messages, but it doesn't beat you in the fucking head with it. And that's what I love so much about this show. I
Mm-hmm.
thought this episode was really interesting. It was really interesting to see how out of control Nissa is getting. And
Yeah, it is.
you can tell that it's really starting to bug her dad because she's basically letting the superhero life get to her head,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm pretty sure he sees how it's going to hurt them the more she because where her being first of all she's risking her secret identity the more she gets you know acclimated with the people, getting all hype. One thing I love about this, I want to say one thing. Not only does she have a fat ass, oh my
Well, in the
goodness,
beginning, when she was talking to her sister.
oh my god, no, not even. Yeah, when she was talking to her sister, we saw, it, but when she was in the pool area with the chick, she
Oh, Zoe.
messed with the last night, and she was in her panties, bruh, bruh,
This guy.
bruh.
Yeah.
Nissa, boy. Anywho, um, but I also like that I love. This is one thing that's great about these CW shows. They do it with Legends, with Sarah, and Black Lightning with Anissa. She's a black woman who's basically a lesbian. I don't know if she's bi or she's just straight lesbian. I don't know if they ever confirmed that, but we'll just say she's a lesbian.
Yeah, because it seemed like she's
Um,
trying to hide it. Cause
what?
like the person that she's messing with, it seemed like, because remember her sister was like, who have you been dating? Blah blah blah. You got a dry life. Not that she's trying to hide the fact that she's a lesbian, but hide the person that she's
They know they
talking
know
to.
she's a lesbian though.
No, I'm talking about the person she's talking to.
Oh yeah,
Trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
hide Zoe.
Yeah. So basically, like but I love the fact that they didn't show in this show, and in season one when they showed her having sex with a female.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't try to hide it, and
Yeah,
they don't act like it's such a big deal. They just act like it's natural. Like it's just natural. It's a natural thing in the show. She's a lesbian. She likes women. She's gonna flirt with women. She's gonna try to get with women.
she's open
Period.
minded. It's an open minded
Yes.
show. It's not boxed
Yes,
in.
bro. Yes, you don't. There's nothing you have to hide. There's nothing that you have to make a big deal. It's just it is what it is. She likes females. Okay, move on. I like looking at her with females. Awesome. Like you
Hey, it
know what I
was this
mean? Like I
dude.
just like that, bro.
It was this dude in the episode when she was talking to the light skinned girl after she got done playing music, and they were like all in each other's face. It was this dude with a polo right behind him, just kind of like looking all devious, staring at them. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
I'm
seen him.
thinking that's her security though. Like that's her like security. Because remember when they walked away, he was following them. I feel
Yeah,
like that was like her
but
security
he
or some
had this
shit.
weird, creepy smirk on his face, like that. I don't think that was in
Yeah.
character. He was like, "Oh yeah, man."
Fantasizing like, oh my god, and that
Yeah,
chick that Anissa was talking to, she's sexy too. Lord have
the,
mercy.
the light skinned chick.
I need this show to dive into Anissa's world more because Anissa
Yeah,
is attractive to beautiful women, not no ugly females. And every time she flirts with somebody, that person is hella cute
yeah, she,
and
yeah.
hella sexy. Like, damn it, man. But that about Anissa, like I love that. I love that dynamic, and I love the dynamic of Jefferson Pierce and his school.
That is interesting.
Like, I love that dynamic because you see how much he's a black man, he's a black principal, and he also said it in this episode. He paid his dues. He was a student here in Garfield High. He
Hmm.
was a teacher at Garfield High. He moved up to being a principal at Garfield High. He he loves and adores his students and the things and his jobs that he does. But it was real interesting to see that when the dude came in and Jefferson, and he figured out that, like, he said, okay, I'm cool with I it was my decision to step down. I'm cool with the next person coming in. I'm cool with letting everyone know and supporting that person. When he slowly found out that dude that they're bringing in is white,
Mm-hmm.
that completely, his mood changed. That shit completely flipped. Like,
Mm-hmm.
is you serious right now?
And that's dope. That's what's dope about the show. I mean, cause like it's dealing with normal stuff. Like, first of all, with him being in the position that he's in the school, like, you don't have to be working at Star Labs or you have to be some like crazy genius to be a superhero. It's great that he's a person who works in the community and who's working as a superhero for that community. Now, for someone who's been working at a school that's multicultural, for the most part, have minorities in the school and get replaced by a person who's not black at all, it kind of is something that really does happen in real life, and then they have that disconnect with the students. So
He even said it, yo. You even said it when he first found out. He's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have to be cool with Massa. Like, he said Massa. Like, I was like, oh, like, this show don't give a fuck.
they don't, man. They be tackling
And
some stuff.
this is different. And people have to understand, this is different between Luke Cage having these type of messages on Netflix. Netflix is more wide open, like, where you can delve into these type of like, Blacklightning's on CW, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's on
It
CW,
don't
an
shy from
actual
it.
network, and it doesn't shy for that shit. And I applaud CW for letting them come up with these messages and really go for it and not try to censor them.
Yeah, that's the thing about Luke Cage, and I'm a Marvel fan, but it seems like Luke Cage pretends to go into that stuff, but it fakes like it's going to it, but it never really touch anything. It just kind of scrapes the surface of it and keep it moving. Black Lightning go all the way in on that stuff, man, and that's why I love the show, man. It's crazy, and it's a new good family show. Where I know a lot of people say, "Where's the family sitcoms?" Technically, this is like a family sitcom buried inside of a superhero TV show. If you think about it,
It is. Yeah, it is. That the backbone of the show is the family dynamic.
absolutely.
That's the backbone. Jefferson Pierce, he is a superhero. He's a principal. He has a wife, whatever you want to call her. She's a genius. It's good. It's great to see a black woman. She's a genius, a doctor. It shows her wanting to help these kids, these green light kids, because that she feels like that's her calling. You have Anissa, who is the daughter superhero with the powers. You have, what's her name?
Jennifer?
What's the other daughter's name? Jennifer. Jennifer, who's basically a loose cannon with her powers. She doesn't know how to control them yet.
At all.
At all. So, I thought that scene was dope, though. I thought that was a dope-ass scene where
Was she burned around?
Huh?
Was she burned?
No. I thought
Oh.
no. I thought it was a dope ass. No, we're talking about episode 2, not episode 1.
Okay, I'm just making
But anyway,
sure.
but yeah, I thought that was a funny scene when they brought that kid home.
Oh,
that, that makes people tell the truth.
Yeah.
And they were all at the table. I don't want to
was
get
wildin'.
too deep into it because I don't want to ruin the episode for people. But that was when he was making all them tell the truth.
Yeah.
And they were saying what they wanted to say, and you saw Jefferson Pierce. He said what he wanted to say with Anissa. She need to calm the fuck down. She need to relax. Like, you need to relax.
Yes.
But I thought that was pretty dope and pretty interesting how they all were afraid of what they were gonna say, so they all got up. And Jefferson told his daughters, "Yo, y'all need to go and leave." And then dude was sitting at the table. He felt bad, and Jennifer basically told him, "Yo, come up." And they went to her room, outside of her room, sat on top of the next to her room on the roof, and was just smoking.
Yeah.
And just smoking weed. And I thought that was dope because
It's real.
you thought it would have been a scene where they would be so scared of him, not want to be around him, and you got Jennifer, or someone who was not in control of her powers either. She saw that and she was like, "Yo, just come and chill with me. Smoke a blunt. Let's come and chill. Let's talk about it." And she helped him learn how to control it. They figured it out together.
Yeah. That was pretty interesting. and it
And
seems like she's
I love that. It's something small, but it's something very, very powerful.
yeah, it is. It's pretty cool too because you can tell she's kind of getting a liking to him.
Hmm.
Hopefully, the other guy don't end up killing him out of jealousy, but and it was kind of sad when he got his
Yeah,
prognosis though from the when they said about his cells, and
yeah. If he doesn't go back in the pod, he can die.
mm-hmm,
And and it was heartbreaking, but he chose. Listen, if I have such and such time to live, I'm gonna live it out here with my family.
mm-hmm.
I thought that was pretty dope.
Yeah, it was pretty dope, man. I mean, overall, like you said, even Nessa, she was getting all prideful. Like when her dad was out and she was like high fiving the people out there watching and things like that.
Yeah,
It was all getting to
yeah.
her head, man. And she's gonna, like you said, she's like revealing herself. She eventually going to reveal who she is. I think she's gonna get to the point where she's like, they got to know who I am, and I gotta be, like be in tune with the
That's gonna
people and
be a
stuff.
big problem with Tobias. Tobias is around, and then like
Yeah,
I
definitely.
like the fact I like the fact that in his episode I like the fact that Jennifer put what's his name again? The dude with the dude that came to visit Jennifer. I forgot his name.
What you talking about?
Painkiller.
Oh,
The dude.
yeah, the dude that's playing
What's his
chess.
name?
Uh,
Huh?
what's his name? The dude who's
You
playing.
remember his? You remember his name? Yeah,
Oh
when he was
man,
playing chess with playing chess.
Khalil, right?
Khalil. Yeah, baby. There you go. Like, um, I like the fact that they didn't make Jennifer look desperate and stupid.
Mm-hmm.
She knew Khalil seen her. Khalil, no matter how what Khalil was saying to her, try to get her, because you could tell he really still likes her,
Mm-hmm.
and he does feel trapped with Tobias, but she knew that letting Khalil see her with abilities is not a very good idea, because
Absolutely.
that means she's going to be a target.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that she turned around, she pushed him away, like, yo, you need to get the fuck out of here. Like, you can get the fuck out of here ASAP. You know what I mean?
She
So
did try
I
to push
like
him out
that
the
part.
roof.
Yeah.
She tried to push that man
She
off the
did.
roof.
You're not
Yeah,
trying.
she
She
did.
did
She
push him
did,
off
and
the
then he
roof.
jumped right back up like nothing happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she kind of knew that, though.
Yeah, she knew.
When she pushed him off, she knew that he'd have been fine or whatever.
And Tobias
But
is wild though, man. He was out there doing like I mean he normally do
yo,
it, but he was out
Tobias is
there
wild, big. He was just out there murking niggas.
snapping necks, shooting people. Like
Yup.
this dude, he don't care about nobody, and that's interesting, man. Like this show, this show feels just so grounded, like to the point where it's like it don't seem like they trying to overdo it, and I like how it's so different from the
And
other
it's
CW
another show
shows.
where just pretty much the villain of season one is the same villain of season two.
Yeah,
It just added dimensions.
yeah,
Like Green Light was in season one, and Green Light is Green Light is still in season two. But now we move on to the next stage where you have just Jefferson Pierce's wife trying to help these kids, the Green Light kids, the kids in the pod, because they teased the kids in the pod last season, but now they're really they're diving into it. The ASA was sort of a villain in season one, but the ASA is still in season two, but there's a different twist to it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It just showed you in season one there were layers. There were so many layers to things in season one that they can carry over to the next season and go more in depth into it. That is the great storytelling of Black Lightning that I love so much.
Yeah, I definitely agree, and I like the fact that like say like, even with green light, like it's kind of a reflection of like the epidemics that go on now with like lean and pills and stuff like that, like the bad effects it
Absolutely.
has on the kids and stuff, and the things that
Hmm.
people have to do to treat and try to help these kids to do the right thing, and people using certain drugs to poison the community. It's like it's so many. That's the thing that I don't want to
So
be
many
sound like I'm bashing,
messages.
but Luke Cage, but that's some things
No.
that Luke Cage definitely missed that they definitely could have took an opportunity to do is
Yep.
actually make the show reflect what's going on in real life because it's like Black Lightning is like a superhero show and it's like what's the name of that one show? It's called Boston something, um,
I
Boston
don't know.
Public. It was like
Boston
about a
Public.
school and
Okay.
then you get a little bit of Lean
Yeah.
on Me in there and you got a little. It's like it's so many things mixed in
Hmm.
there at one time and they do it so flawlessly and man, I love it, man.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's much more to say about the episode.
Nah.
I thought it was, but actually, but at the end of the episode, that was powerful.
Yeah, Yeah.
That was powerful when Jefferson was getting ready to, when he was telling his students basically the whole school like he's stepping down, they're gonna get a new one. I thought that was dope. That the mantra of the school, his mantra, the students basically made him recite it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's telling, and they were telling him basically, you still our guy, don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was super powerful. I
That was
don't think
dope.
me explaining it does it justice, guys. You
You
have to
gotta go
actually
watch it.
watch. If you haven't seen the episode, go back and watch the episode, and go back and watch that scene because that scene was extremely powerful.
And I don't know if I'm thinking about it too deep. When I saw that part, I was like, I wonder if this is like some underlying thing where Obama ended his term and Trump came in. I wonder if this is some type of nod to that. Like, I wonder if it's something like that.
Oh, because of the guy that's coming in as a white guy.
Yeah, and it's gonna be all messed up.
You're not looking too deep in it. That could be the hidden message in that.
And that's why I love that show, man, because
yes, exactly.
They do
It makes you
some
think.
decent stuff,
It makes
man.
you think about these things, man.
It's dope, man.
Yeah,
CW, man. Thank y'all for making
absolutely.
superhero shows, man. Y'all.
Yeah, fact though.
All right, well, I guess that pretty much. Did you have anything else to say about this episode?
No, it's awesome. Can't wait till the next week.
All right, y'all. That pretty much sums up our review and recap of Blacklightning season 2, episode 2. Come back next week. We'll have another review for the 3rd episode. Please leave a comment in the comment section. Let us know what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button. Share. Do whatever y'all guys can.
And we'll definitely probably have Tommy on for the next round.
Oh, yeah.
Episodes.
Absolutely. We're
Definitely.
going to have our 3rd person, our partner. He had to go travel, so we're going to have him on here next week as well. So we're going to talk about Arrow, Blacklightning, Flash, those things with him as well.
And season premiere of Legends of Tomorrow.
Legend of Tomorrow, yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
we're gonna do that too. Let's get into that, man. It's DC
Woo!
all day, baby, for him.
Can't wait for Legends, boy.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. This is the Multiverse Theory Podcast. Salute. Have a good day.